Welcome to our new backyard in St. Augustine, Florida.
Yeah, it is not where we thought we would be, but here we are.
It's my
So one thing we really wanted to do at this time is we needed to set a goal, focus, something that would light a fire under our butts, get us out of bed in the morning, and give us something to start our day that was challenging. And so we decided that we were gonna run 3 miles. Our goal is 5 days a week at 7 o'clock. So that has been a huge challenge because A, I don't like running. And I definitely don't like running before I've had coffee, before I've had my quiet morning time. I'm such a morning person, so this has been such a push, such a challenge, mentally, physically, everything. But it feels so good to get done with our run, come home, have our coffee, have our time, and know that we got our run done and now we can start our day. And it's been a game changer for us. And it feels really good, and it will feel better in about 20 minutes when I'm all done with this. So Erran's a much faster runner than me, and so there he is right there. He's coming back from however far he went, but he drew this little mile marker in the sand, so I knew when I made it here that I had ran 1 mile, and I thought that was really cute. It's a nice touch. How far did you go? I just made it to the mile marker.
Whew.
High five.
That was definitely a lot easier than the past few days because, as you can see, it's cloudy out here, which is really nice because Florida, we were not ready for the heat.
Oh my God, the heat, the humidity. I mean, it gets hot at like 7 a.m. So it's like you have to get up, get early, get started. Felt great.
It did.
We did it, and now moving into the next part of our day, most importantly, it's coffee time, brekkie time, a little quiet, reflective meditation time, and then we're gonna start our day.
Yeah.
Whatever that looks like.
I know. Looks like podcasts, going live in our group, get all those things done, and then enjoy the rest of the day. Good job, babe. Let's go.
Let's roll. Oh.
Hi, bud. We're back. Hi, Mama. Come on.
Did you have a good morning snooze while Mommy and Daddy were running and working out? Okay, now we can talk. This is where we're at right now. We were planning on taking an entire year off to go travel the world.
Something we had worked on our entire lives,
Like
basically.
we had like dreamed about this moment,
Yeah.
right? And we were taking our adult gap year, right?
Yeah.
To go and adventure and travel and just do videos.
To quit
and
life.
Basically to quit life and just take a year for us as a married couple before we settle down, before we have kids, before all of that, and just like go have this adventure. And so that's what we thought we were doing. And we got home from New Zealand back in February, and as we all know,
COVID hit.
COVID hit.
And it totally, completely changed our plans.
So, right, the rug basically got ripped from underneath us because we had a plan, and now we're like, now what do we do? Like, that was our plan for the entire year. So, can't find a job. There's no travel jobs right now for radiology people. Can't travel. So we came home to Florida. This is our home base. This is where our families are. We came home, And like, we'll spend some time here, we'll ride this out, and we'll kind of get an idea of when things will start to open back up again, because our end goal is always, we're taking our year to go travel the world. But what do we do in the interim? So we realize, and I think this is really important, is that you have to really know thyself, right? You have to know what works for you and what you need to feel your best and to thrive. And so we realize we are people who need and who thrive in environments with some structure, some routine, and goals, something we're working towards, something we're focusing on, and something that's motivating us every single day. The first step is we moved out of our family's house and got our own place, because in our own place we can control the
environment.
routine. Exactly. And then number 2 is we set some really great goals for ourselves. Again, these are goals for 2 weeks, right? We're here for 2 weeks, and then we're going somewhere else for 1 week, and then we have no idea. But we set some goals for ourselves, and it's giving us some inspiration, some drive, some excitement again. And that was the first steps we needed to do to kind of reconnect to our purpose during this very, very uncertain time.
So the big takeaway that we wanted to share with this entire little monologue here was that in the past couple of days, I've realized, and we've realized, that you can almost never control the exterior situation, the exterior things that are happening, but the one thing you can control is your perception and your mindset. And the minute that switched the other day, it totally changed the way that I was waking up, it changed the way that I was going about my day, and I feel alive again, and that is huge.
Yeah, I think your perception is everything, your mindset's everything, and I think the other big takeaway is that I know many of us are in these places of uncertainty. We're not sure where we're going next.
What's next,
yeah. We're not working. We may have had to cancel trips or other things. We're kind of all just in this weird, drifty place. And I think that is so important. It's something that we're really trying to work on, is really finding purpose and meaning in what you're doing right now. We still have no idea what's next. Stay tuned. But I know that when we're living in our joy and we're just taking one step after the next in the direction that feels good, and we're giving ourselves space, those answers will start to reveal themselves as they always do. Okay, so now we need to get to work, because we've been wasting a lot of time with this.
It's 11:30. We got a lot to do, so we are going to officially get to work.
Time to get to work, boss.
Let's do it. So we are live in the new Gibson studio. It changes what seems like every month.
Every week at this point.
Every week. But we are about to go live on our podcast, which is something we absolutely love. And we are going to knock this out.
Let's do it, Mr. G.
Let's do it. Welcome back to the Freedom and Scrubs podcast. We are your hosts, Kim and Erran G. This is episode 50.
About being guilty working with multiple recruiters. Should you work with multiple recruiters? Blah, 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 blah.
Welcome all.
Hello. We're live.
What are you doing, bro?
Just moving it.
We are all done with the work that we had to do. We did a podcast. We got in our Travel Life Freedom and Scrubs group and on Facebook.
I feel like we did so much today. It's 3 o'clock. We started at 7, so technically we had an 8-hour work day, and now we get to go and enjoy what Florida's all about and go have some fun on the beach.
We're gonna go to one of our favorite restaurants that we've been wanting to go to since we've been here. Just have some cocktails and have some fun.
Well, in this place, it's called the Beachcomber, and it's really cool because you can walk up from the beach and like sit outside, and they have like good food and drinks, and it's like a vibe. It's like a very beach vibe. So we're gonna go check that out and just enjoy the rest of our day now that all of our work's done.
I know.
I'm so proud of us. We did so good today. I was gonna say high five, but we have the camera, so kiss.
Do it. table.
It's so cute. It's such a vibe.
It is.
The beach is right here over the dune. You can't see it. And now we're gonna end our day. We've got all our work done. We had swim in the ocean. It was a really good.
It was a
freaking
great day.
dude. And now we're just gonna have a little lunch, actually dinner,
Yeah.
early dinner, a cocktail, and say goodbye. Goodbye for the
Goodbye.
night. We love you. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
No, we won't.
No.
We'll see you in a couple days.
So here's to a wonderful day of getting everything done that we wanted to get done and enjoying a nice cocktail on the beach with my love. Beach vibes.
I love it.
Alright, cheers.
Cheers to a great day and an even better night.
Ooh, I like that
Good and
one.
crispy.
Filming has steps involved. What do you think?
I think I'm ready for a cup of coffee and some avocado toast and a dip in the pool. Because it's hot.